What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ninja Solus bringing you another Destiny Trials gameplay. But this one's a little different. It's a 2v3. A buddy of mine, who's actually part of the clan, who just joined the Destiny clan, Star Stomper 77, had loaded up with me and a random we'd met through LFG. And due to the error, I don't know what the error was that was going on over the weekend, with Trials, which also caused Iron Banner to be cancelled, he got kicked right as we loaded up, which is why you saw a player left your fire team. Because he ended up getting disconnected. So, at this moment, that ninja and I, who is the random we picked up, came to the conclusion that it's time to nut up or shut up, I guess is the best way to put it. And we went in full force, full throttle. Am I playing a little passive in that first round? Yes. But I'm not going to play overly aggressive and get picked and force us to go down a round in a 2v3. Going full throttle in a 2v3 does not mean playing balls to the wall shotgun warrior like you would a 3v3. No, you gotta take your time, be patient, and move. But I'm not gonna analyze the gameplay. I'm gonna let you guys watch and kind of give you a spiel as to what's been going on lately. As of today, 6/21, 2016, which is very confusing, I know. I am posting this Destiny video, and I will be streaming on Twitch at around... What time is it right now? Okay, yeah. In about 2 hours, which is 5 p.m. Eastern, I will be streaming. Well, I want to say 2 hours, but whenever this video gets posted, just look for me to be on Twitch at 5 p.m. Eastern time, which is 2 p.m. Pacific and 4 Central and yada yada yada, you know, all that. I know all the time zone stuff because I really don't. I just know the Central and West Coast times for the states, which would be 5, 4, and 2. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, I am working on a schedule for both streaming and recording and posting at my videos. It's all pretty tentative right now as to what it's going to be and whether or not I'm really going to stick with it in terms of which game I'm playing. Because, who knows, I could get on in the morning and play the warm-up games before I start the stream or before I record and just get annoyed with the game. And decide, you know what, I'm not going to record, I'm not going to stream, it's just not worth it to me right now. And not post anything. Or I could get on in the morning, hit that clip I want, and while I'm editing it, and then right after I post it, realize that, you know, I don't want to play that game anymore. So, I have a tentative schedule laid out. I'm really, you know, tweak it around a little bit more. I actually put in times. I have days and what I'm going to be doing, but I don't have, you know, times. I haven't put any times to it yet. I'm not going to put times to it yet until I go over it with, you know, the rest of the clan and mainly the comp team and see if it works for everybody and making sure that I'm not interfering with possible practice times or anything like that, because that's what comes first. Streaming is nice, doing YouTube is great, but if I'm hindering my team's practice, I'm not doing what I should be doing. So, I haven't put times in yet. I gotta go back and communicate with the comp team, figure out what's what we're gonna do, and how we're gonna do it. But, it's there. It's looking pretty nice. So we're just gonna roll with it for now. Another thing. In July and beginning of August, I leave July 26th, and I come back on August 12th, August 13th time frame. I think I leave on the 11th and get back here on the 12th. But anyway, I'm going to be flying out to Nevada and California. I'm going to be spending some time with my dad, my stepbrothers and stepsister out there, and my grandparents out there, and my uncles. Yes, I am going to be 21 and out in, Nevada, which means Vegas. I don't plan on drinking a lot. I do plan on, drinking a little bit, celebrating the fact that I'm 21 with my dad and all of that, but I don't plan on getting brick-faced and just being gone for the entire day. Or gone for even the entire trip. I may vlog a little bit of the flight in, the flight back home, a little bit of what we do while we're out in Nevada. I'm not going to say we're in Vegas. We're not actually going to be in Vegas. We're going to be at my grandparents' place, which is about 2 hours outside of Vegas. But it's still another nice little gambling town. There's a couple of casinos and stuff like that we're going to be visiting and whatnot. But that's what I'm going to be doing this summer. I do plan on posting a lot of videos, doing a lot of streaming, getting the comp team whipped into shape. So when it all gets down to it, we're ready. We've been doing GBs. Hawk and I were doing 2v2s before he went on his little vacation. And in one day we went 3-1. We lost the first match on, and then the next 3 games in a row, they didn't take a map on us. We did 2 out of 3s S&D and didn't drop a map after that first game. And even in that first game, the first series, I should say, so the first GB series, which is a best of 3, in the first map, we went around 11. In the second map, we smashed them out. In the third map, it went round 11 again, and they smashed us out. So, it was just weird. It was great, it was weird. It was definitely one of those series that I wish I could replay and show you guys, but that's too far gone. The second series we played that night, so the first set we won. We 6-1 the first map, 6-0'd the second. Second game, actually no, first game was 6-5, so we went round 11, or it was 6-4. No, it was 6-4 in the first map, and then the second map, we were 6-3, or 5-3, going into the final round. Sadly, one of the players in their team had to disconnect, so we played out the rest of that round, and obviously, 1v2 final round of S&D, we won, so I don't look at that one as a win, which is why I posted up we were 2-1 on the night, because I don't really look at that one as a win, but it does on the record. The game after that, we 6-1 and then 6-0'd. And then, the series after that was roughly the same. I think we 6-0'd twice in a row. But, all in all, it was a great experience. First GB in a while. Well, first couple of GBs in a while. We had done back when Troy was still on the team, which I'm going to talk about here in a second, but back when Troy was on the team, we did a 4v4 GB with one of Hawk's friends, and we did a one-and-done hardpoint, which probably wasn't the best because they were all using rapid-fire high-caliber Vespers and rapid-fire Vespers, rapid-fire VMPs, rapid-fire high-caliber M8s. It was just a mess. But that was back when rapid-fire and high-caliber both were allowed. I mean, nobody thought about banning those back in, the start. So they were always there. I should say nobody in the mediocre sense, like in the middle tier class. Obviously, the uppity-ups, high-tier CWL League knew about it and would ban it out, but those of us on the bottom shelf, not so much. Not bottom shelf, but middle shelf. Anyway, as for, Troy not being on the team anymore, we came to the conclusion together as well as with the rest of the team, that because of personal things in his life, such as work and school, which he needs to focus on more than this, he's going to sacrifice his comp spot and let me choose the comp members and us run competitive. He's still going to be co-owner, or one of the 3 co-owners now. Going to be one of the 3 co-owners and have say in a lot of stuff, but just not be on the competitive end. But I'll divulge that more in a later video. But for now, guys, this is your boy Ninja Solus, signing off.